Yeah. Al-Yaz. There comes a moment in life when you've prayed, you've thought about it, you've asked for guidance, you've done all you can do, and then you have to take the step, not because you're certain, because you trust Allah. Standing at the edge of a road I can't read, no map in my hands, just faith in my feet. Everybody asking for a guarantee, but certainty was never promised to me. I spend nights staring into the unknown, trying to hear answers in a silent room, wondering if I'm ready for what comes next, wondering if courage and fear can coexist. Because truth be told, I still get afraid, still feel doubt when the sky turns gray, still hear whispers saying turn around, still feel the weight when the stakes are now. But I've learned something walking through storms, you don't need to see the whole staircase, just the next step. So I make the decision, I make the intention, I do what is right, then leave the rest to Him. I'm risking everything, not on luck, not on chance, not on a feeling in the dark. I'm risking everything, on the promise that Allah never leaves the hearts that trust. I'm risking everything, taking one step forward even when I cannot see the end, because faith isn't knowing, faith is walking anyway. Everybody loves certainty, everybody wants the outcome first, everybody wants tomorrow's answers before they're willing to do today's work. But life don't work like that. The seed didn't pop for Musa before he reached it, the fire didn't cool for Ibrahim before he entered it, the cave wasn't a refuge until they stepped inside, the miracle came after the trust, not before. So who am I to demand proof before I move? Who am I to ask for certainty when all I ask for Tawakkul? And maybe the blessing isn't at the beginning, maybe it's waiting further down the road. So I make the decision, I make the intention, I do what is right, then leave the rest to Him. I'm risking everything, not on luck, not on chance, not on a feeling in the dark. I'm risking everything, on the promise that Allah never leaves the hearts that trust. I'm risking everything, taking one step forward even when I cannot see the end, because faith isn't knowing. Maybe I'll fall, maybe I'll fail, maybe the road will be harder than I imagine. Maybe people will doubt me, maybe I'll doubt myself, but I'd rather stand before Allah and say I tried, than spend my life wondering what if. Because regret has a longer shadow than failure. Failure teaches, regret haunts, failure can become wisdom, regret becomes a prison. So if the choice is between fear and faith, I'll choose faith. If the choice is between comfort and growth, I'll choose growth. If the choice is between standing still and trusting Allah with the outcome, I'll trust Allah every time. Because my job was never to control the result, my job was to take the step. His promise was always enough. I'm risking everything, not because I'm fearless, because I know who controls tomorrow. Not because the road is clear, because Allah sees what I cannot. Every doubt, every fear, every reason to stay where I am. And if the path ahead is hidden, then let it be hidden, because the one guiding me can see the entire road. Then when you have taken a decision, put your trust in Allah. That's enough for me. So I'll take the step and leave the outcome to Him. I'm risking everything I am, trusting something bigger than I understand. Maybe I'll fall, maybe I'll rise, but I'd rather risk it all than spend forever asking why. One life, one dream, one decision, and tonight I'm finally choosing courage.